Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, everyone. How are you doing? I want to come on here and talk about Pisces. I done Scorpio already, but I want to give about what Pisces and my take on it. Okay, so with Pisces energy, okay, this is 12th house. So with Pisces energy, this is a mutable water sign. They can have a see with Pisces. Pisces can have a tendency to like self sabotage. If they can self sacrifice, they can self sabotage. If you get what I'm saying, in a sense, especially for like to make situations work. It basically what it is. Self sabotage like who they are. Sometimes they can get lost in the shuffle. Now I will say this because let me see. These are the fish. Okay, so because with Pisces normally when cause the mutable signs, let's go with the mutable signs. When they let a situation go, it's like they let it go. That's what the fishes are for. I'm gonna be honest with you. In criminal statistics, you know, besides cancer, you have other signs of that death, the mutable signs. Normally, when somebody have their Mars in, let's say for example, have their Mars in a mutable sign, the Mars placement, they chances are they have anger issues or they can tend to flip out, things of that nature. Um, I know what Pisces represents narcissism. It represents escapism, martyrdom, uh, like someone being the victim or they playing the victim. You are because Pisces on the other hand, it's like and then it could be someone that could be abused, that probably been abused and neglected, because that would represents as well, or looked down upon. That's why I was stating like with Saturn going to with Jupiter, go back into Pisces. Also with Saturn going to Pisces, it's people. I was talking about how the first will come last and the last will come first. And so it's these people who were considered, because Pisces represents the underdog as well, and it's like people who consider it's like the underdog or that were doubted, neglected, looked down upon, things of that nature. Those people now, those people, they're gonna be made notice, or they're gonna be called to the front, as stated before, to their positions, or whatever the case is here. Or some of them be speaking up and speaking out. It can even represent Pisces. It can even represent the person who was like, for example, like bullied, tortured, things of that nature. It more so like the the fish that's running from somebody that's going after it, because they can tend to run out of situations out of fear. And cause see that's the opposite side of Virgo, and see what them and Virgo have in common is about perfection, and they have to realize that in life that nothing is gonna be perfect. Nothing is gonna be perfect. They have to accept things as what they are, and they have to continue to move forward and not feel defeated, because they can feel they can feel defeated as well. Um, Now here's the thing with Pisces though, because see with the mutable signs go with the flow, is they tend to go with the flow as well. So that's why they can be sexually, for example, be sexually inclined, like bisexual, gay, or whatever it is. They can be sexually inclined because Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, because those are mutable signs. Those mutable signs tend to they tend to adapt. They go with the flow is what they do. Okay, so but Pisces on the other hand, cause see their lessons in life is about getting more so in touch with the higher self at a spiritual level. Cause Pisces, the 12th house, it represents portals as well, and things that's going on behind the shadows. But now here's the thing, because the ruling planet of Pisces and Neptune, even the ancient ruler is Jupiter, but the ruling planet of Pisces and Pisces is Neptune. Neptune in this case here dealing with Pisces energies. That's deception, or that's about how we about the imagination, how we see things, how we portray things, or even how we project out from what our imagination want things to be. And majority of the time, the deception comes in at when we do that, and it doesn't appear what it is. You know, it like jokes could be on us at the end of the day because we're not accepting the reality of what is versus what our imagination is projecting. We're not accepting the reality of what is what it is here. And see, that's like a form of deception right there. That's Neptune energy. It's like a form of deception. Is what that is. But Pisces also, on the other hand, that could be a sign that could play victim to one to even to want to be appeased. On the other hand, to be wanting to be appeased or justified. But just because, like basically justified or wanting people to side them to make them feel good. But in the case they don't want to accept the reality of what is there. Because Pisces, cause their lessons also in life is about love, compassion, and understanding towards the self first prior to others. Is what it is here. Not getting attached to the spiritual material realm. You know, finding balance basically is what it is. Finding balance between the spiritual and the material realm. Finding that balance is what it is with Pisces. Is what that is. Because as I stated before, Pisces is even another way. Pisces is the great deception. You know, when you think about the fish, there are different types of fish in the sea. There's one particular one that I would consider as dangerous. It's like some type of whale that can even represent Pisces in this. That can even represent Pisces in its darker energy, which is the great deception. The great deception. People always think Scorpios tend to deceive people, or Cancers, but Pisces is the great deception. Now with the Piscean age, that's the great deception. Is what this is here. But on the other hand, as stated with the mutable signs in a way, not only the outer planetary energies, but definitely the mutable signs as well. These are like the gatekeepers. And as I stated before, people will tend to get gatekeepers mixed up, but really it's not always necessarily the case. The gatekeepers is, we're looking at it from a higher perspective, because these are the people that there are to that are balanced, that are in touch with they know how to transmute energies and work with energies from the spiritual and the material realm. They're gatekeepers between the spiritual and the material realm, is what it is. That's what that is. They're gatekeepers. They pretty much bring healing. These are healers, is what it is. The job here is to bring healing and enlightenment. That's what the gatekeeper's job is. Bring enlightenment to help bring healing and balance. and they could be like a former healer or whatever the case is, and these people make an impact on humanity. Because Pisces comes after Aquarius. That's the 12th house coming after the 11th house. Because Aquarius is a sign of humanity. Pisces would be about making a mark, and they place with their responsibility. Is what it is here. Especially even through what all they learn, the skills they possess, how they do it in a creative way, while they learn things of that nature, and also what they're passionate about. And thing with Pisces, when they tend to create something, they put all the energy and effort into it. Kind of like Virgo, they'll put all their energy and effort into it. Is what it is. It's a mutable water sign. Pisces also will teach us how to work with energies as well. It's a thing. And Pisces even represents like a way to the higher dimension, like to the ninth dimension, like to a higher dimension. Like I say, even connected with the higher self and connected with Source in its highest form, seeing things in a different perspective, seeing things in a different light. Higher understanding is Pisces. As you notice with Pisces, when they, let's say for example, romantic relationships, they're very romantic. They're very romantic people. They can be pretty romantic. They can be passionate in the sense, like in other words, they like to be connected on a spiritual level, mind, body, and spirit. Cause that's a spiritual sign, Pisces. And the dark side of it, they can sometimes be a little too emotional as well, a little overly emotional, is what this is. But as stated, Pisces is like considered like the underdog. But as stated, these new people that are coming about within this, within Jupiter, when Jupiter go back to Pisces, it was sad to go into Pisces. They're gonna be placed with those responsibilities. These are people that are coming up. Because when you look at about with Pisces, as stated, the first come last and the last come first. Okay, Pisces is the last sign. Then come first is Aries. And so these are like new people, is what it is here. Dave also represents Pisces. Weave also represents you experiencing lack of equilibrium. Experiences whereas things are one sided, or you showing compassion and understanding and love towards others first prior to the self. And it's like now you are need to do. It's like now after you learn to do that, it's more so like now Pisces would be about settling too. But in this case, it's like you're not settling, you're not easily settling. As stated, you showing love, compassion, understanding towards yourself first prior to others. Not only leave a mark on humanity and benefit humanity, but it will benefit you as well. is what it is. I'm gonna make a part two to Pisces to I'm gonna end up making a part two to Pisces. Cause I know I'm getting kind of sleepy. Is what 3:50 a.m. here, but there will be a part two to this. But I definitely thank you for watching, and like I said, as I stated, I will be pretty much letting you all know about when I'll be accepting consultations, which will be pretty soon. So I'll definitely keep you all posted and updated on that. But until next time, peace and blessings.